Hey everyone and welcome back. In this video I'll be taking a brief overview of all the unreleased vehicles from this Diamond Casino Heist DLC. This will be just a small overview of the cars and a walk around with their infos, as I've already done in-depth reviews of all these vehicles along with all the customizations and top speed tests. So make sure to check out those videos for further details. This is just a small glimpse into all of these cars. So without wasting any more time, let's get on with the video. There are a total of 20 cars in this DLC and 14 of them were unreleased, more of a drip-fed content. The other 6 were released right in the beginning along with the DLC. And here are all of those 14 unreleased vehicles parked after I've completed the individual customization videos, and all of them are completely decked up to their real life builds. So yeah, coming to the first one is the Grotti Furia, which is the lookalike of the Pininfarina Battista and is also a mix of the Ferrari F8 Tributo and the Lamborghini Huracan Performante's front bumper. And this vehicle is priced at a staggering $2.74 million, but it is also available for a trade price of $2,055,000. You need to complete the heist as the leader using this particular vehicle. So that's how you'll be unlocking this vehicle's trade price. But another noticeable thing with this particular vehicle are the doors. These doors are the real life Koenigsegg cars doors, dihedral synchro helix doors. And this is probably the first time, in GTA Online, these doors have made an entry. So it's absolutely beautiful and everybody is just loving it. Another noticeable thing is that this car comes with the retractable spoilers. I mean, in the previous DLC, we all wanted that with the Traffic tracks, but we never got it. So in this DLC, we are getting it with this particular car. And in terms of handling and performance, this car is very good, guys. I mean, it's not the greatest in the top speed, but overall performance aspects, this car is really good. I kind of like it. Going to the next one is the Progen PR4. This is based off the real life Formula 1 cars. There's not much introduction you guys need to this thing. And here's the other variant that is coming to GTA Online. So this car is somewhat of a bigger and a modern variant compared to the other one. The other one is somewhat of an older variant. And this thing is priced at a ridiculous $3.5 million. Yes, you heard me right. This is probably one of the costliest non-weaponized cars in the game presently, guys. Sound and all is pretty good, and the noticeable qualities of this car is that it has got great traction, so you won't be like losing control or losing traction majority of the times until and unless you go crazy. And another thing is that this car comes with a boost feature. Those boosts kind of recharge when you brake or when the car slows down. So somewhat like the real life feature, that boost feature is going to be giving a little push to the car's top speed. So in that terms, it's quite okay. And going to the next variant is the Ocelot R88. This vehicle too is just like the real life one, the classic 1980s Formula 1 car. And you can see the differences between the two of them right next to each other. The body structure, the front wings, the rear spoilers, everything is completely changed. You can find all the differences when they're right next to each other. So going about to this vehicle, just like I said, this is based off the 1980s kind of a Formula 1 car, while the other one is based off the 1990s to 2000 kind of a Formula 1 car. So it's pretty cool they have added these two vehicles. And as per the tests, I personally think this lower kind of a classic version is much better compared to the modern looking one. It also sounds much better, guys. And in terms of performance, well, this car's top speed was kind of higher than the bigger version and the costlier version. This car is priced at $3,115,000, whilst the big one is $3,515,000. So that's like $400,000 increase from this one. So before you guys go all out and buy the big one, just make sure to check out that video as I've shown all the top speed tests of both of the cars. Up next we have the car in Sultan Classic, which is the lookalike of the Subaru Impreza GC8, and this vehicle is priced at $1,718,000. Also, it is available for a trade price of $1,288,000. And the build of this car is absolutely beautiful, guys. Just There's so much resemblance to the real life one, the front, the rear, everything. Just absolutely beautiful. When it comes to the interiors, well, this is an old classic car, so we can't expect a top of the line modern kind of interior. The sound of this car is good, and also the noticeable feature of this is that it is an all-wheel drive car just like the real life one. So there's like literally little to no wheel spin or lose of traction anywhere at all. I pretty much loved it when I first drove this car. There was no loss of traction at all. So absolutely love this thing. Going to the next one is the Nagasaki Strider. This vehicle is based off the Kawasaki Ninja Z1000R and it is priced at $670,000. It is also available for a trade price of $502,000. That is $500,000. And the build of this vehicle is just like the real life one. You can make out from the face, the tank and the side postures, the tail and all. It's kind of neatly done. And yeah, that's all the bike parts you can see in a first person mode. Unfortunately, you can't see anything. Regarding this bike, well, there are just two modifications. Nothing more than that. Just the exhaust upgrade and the rear wheel mudguard upgrade. That's it. So almost $700,000 for only those two options. And a three-wheel motorcycle. I mean, three-wheel motorcycles are not a great thing in GTA Online. The previous one, the Rampant Rocket, was kind of a failure. So I don't know where this comes up to. I personally think, two-wheel motorcycles are better than these three-wheeled ones. Let me know your opinions down in the comments. Another thing that I want to inform to you all is when you apply the brakes, the rear end kind of, sways to one side, to the side which you turn. So you kind of lose control certain angles. And when you're riding at high speeds, you tend to lose control and crash if you go over a bump or a curb. Just like you see in the video. I just hit a curb and he lost control. And that's not just once, you can see it happen almost all the times whenever I go over these curbs or bumps. So I highly doubt how this vehicle is going to perform in online world. Next up we have the Juba Gjb 700W. Well, this vehicle is literally the old vehicle, guys. I mean, it was just not added to online all these years. It was there in the offline, but no idea why Rockstar took all these years to add it to online. And going to the new one, well, the front machine guns are just optional. So the car comes out kind of clean look and you need to purchase those machine guns in order to get them fitted on there. It's not like retractable or anything. So that's the only thing with this. Also you get the spikes and slick option for the rear. And in terms of performance and handling, it is quite good, taking into consideration that it is an old classic car. The top speed kind of came close to 115 miles per hour, which was the top speed of the Progen PR4, the Formula 1 car. So in that terms, I kind of appreciate it. And this vehicle is priced at $1,470,000. Up next is the Invade and Persuade Mini RC tank. So we had like the RC toy truck earlier from the Arena Wars DLC, which was like $1.5 million. Now we get a mini RC tank costing $2.3 million, guys. Yes, you heard me right. This thing costs $2,275,000. That is an insane amount of money for an RC vehicle. Whatever it is, truck or a tank, it's still very costly, And this vehicle is absolutely free for everyone in the festival dates. I've made a small 3-minute video showing all of the information and the dates, so make sure to check that out. I mean, guys, you wouldn't want to spend $2.3 million for an RC vehicle, right? So make sure you take advantage of the golden opportunity Rockstar is giving to everyone. And apart from that, the vehicle comes with 4 weapon options, that is the minigun, flamethrower, rocket launcher and the plasma cannons. Another thing is that this vehicle is equipped with a jump function. So, you can go through some obstacles by jumping over them. The range of these weapons aren't the greatest one. As you can see, it just goes quite a small distance, not long, compared to the bigger tanks. I'm guessing that's probably for, balancing of this vehicle, or else it is gonna be a huge pain in the bottom for the online community. All the good people will be trolled with this thing. Up next we have the Declassed Drift Yosemite. This vehicle is based off the Ken Block's Ford F-150 Huni truck. So just like the real life one, as you can see from the turbos up front, all the liveries just like the real life one and all. It's kind of really cool, you know, Rockstar went and got the real life looking ones to GTA Online. And this vehicle is priced at $1,308,000, but it is also available for a trade price of $981,000. You know the trick, do the heist and unlock these vehicles. Going to the performance and speed kind of aspects of this vehicle, well, the speed ain't the greatest thing of this. I mean, this was not even built for high speeds. So as the name suggests, you guys will be able to do some crazy drifts with this. I'm not a great drifter in GTA, so you know, I suck at that. But yeah, that's the vehicle, and it will be good for all these car shows and all. Not the best for racing, as you'll be losing a lot of traction and struggling to get acceleration. Up next is the Albany VSTR. This vehicle is based off the Cadillac Ctsv in real life. I mean, at first I was kind of confused with the front headlights and the grille. I thought it was the Mercedes S-Class, but then after a walk around, it makes it clear that this is the Ctsv. The side profile, the stock wheels, the rear section, the tail lights, everything is just like the real life one, guys. And this vehicle is priced at $1,285,000. So this goes to the, you know, sports sedan class. The interiors is, well, quite, you know, sporty, just like the previous Ocelot R88 we had in the previous DLC. Sounds pretty good, you know, just like a sports sedan. Handling and performance and all, it's quite good. We can't expect, you know, top of the line sports car kind of a speed with this. So it's quite good, guys. And this will go well along with those P-Fister Neon, the Ubermarkt Revolter. So this will be, you know, perfectly suitable with those cars. Up next we have this humongous Rune Saba. Yeah, that is the name of that thing. You know, I might be spelling wrong, do correct me. And look at the size of this thing. So freaking ridiculous. I mean, this is based off the real life Sherp ATV. So, well, it's just like the real life one, you know, ridiculously huge wheels, the big boxy rugged body, everything, the tail section, the side profile, everything is just like the real life one, guys. And this vehicle is priced at $2.4 million. Yes, that is a ridiculous amount of money for this vehicle. It is also available for a trade price of $1.8 million, but still, that's kind of, you know, such a huge money for what this vehicle is. Performance and all, well guys, I'll be honest to you, I won't be going buttering Rockstar with all these good talks. I'll be honest, this vehicle sucks. You know, it sucks big time. At first, like when I got the first glance of this vehicle, I thought it would be the best off-road vehicle in GTA Online. And also another thing is that, guys, this vehicle is an amphibious vehicle. Actually, it sucks in amphibious as well as the off-road capabilities. I've made a complete in-depth video showing this vehicle, and I've also compared it with the APC. You know, the APC2 is an amphibious vehicle. It can go on water as well as, you know, on land. And that is so much better than this vehicle at half a price of it. Even better is that it is weaponized as well as armored with lots of weapon options. So I really don't know why anybody want to get this one. I mean, I'm just confused with the pricing of this. If you want to know more about the comparison, all the tests and the performance and all, make sure to check out that video. I'll be linking it at the top as well as at the end of the video. Up next we have the Nagasaki Outlaw. This vehicle is based off the Can-Am Maverick X3. I mean, guys, it has so much resemblance to the real life one. The front, the side profile, the rear section, everything is just like the real life one. But this vehicle is priced at $1.26 million. Yes, a small quad looking off-road vehicle is priced at $1.2 million at the range of sports and supercars. It is also available for a trade price of $951,000. You know the drill, you know, you need to do the heist and all. And going back to why I stressed the price, well guys, this vehicle has absolutely zero customization options. There's nil other than the liveries thing. So you would be expecting you'd get the exhaust or other upgrades. You won't get it. There's literally nothing with this thing. You can just change the paint, the wheels, that's it. And that's not it, guys. The tail end of this vehicle is kind of very bouncy, so you would be losing a lot of traction, bouncing around quite a lot of time. I've actually talked about that problem in the in-depth video I've done of this vehicle. I've added videos where this vehicle keeps losing traction and keeps bouncing off, so make sure to check out that video. It wouldn't be a problem if it was just under $500,000, but it is $1.2 billion. So do consider it, guys. Don't just go all out and buy it. Make sure to check out that video and then decide if you want to be buying this or not. Up next we have the Overflow Argon. This vehicle is based on the real life Ronald Gumpert Nathalie, and the traits are just like the real life one. The front face, the side profile, the front headlight design, the front bumper, the wheels, the roof sloping design, the rear end, the tail lights, almost everything is identical to the real life one, guys. The interiors are just a copy of other older vehicles, and yes, this is an electric vehicle just like the real life one. Even the real life one is electric, but the thing that kind of bugs me is that Rockstar has put these exhaust pipes on them, so that's kind of confusing, having exhaust pipes on an electric vehicle. Overall, this vehicle is priced at $2,165,000. So for that amount, this vehicle is slightly disappointing. The performance and speed and all, it doesn't come up to the price it is being offered at. So I'll just leave it to you guys. You guys tell me if it's worth it, or if it's a waste of money, or just let me know your opinions. And then finally we have two of the crazy vehicles we are getting with this DLC. The two versions of the Honda Civic, the Dinka Blister Kanjo and the Dinka Sugoi. Both of these are the Civic Type Rs. The first one is the Dinka Blister Kanjo, which is the 2000 Honda Civic Type R, and the other one is like the modern generation Civic Type R. And the resemblance is just outstanding with both of these vehicles. They resemble their real life counterparts so much, guys. I'm just blown away with these two vehicles. The amount of details in them, it's just too good. The interiors is pretty much basic. This is an old classic car, so nothing too crazy with this. The handling and all, well, this vehicle is a front wheel drive car, so the handling isn't the greatest. You'll be losing control, and turning is terrible with these vehicles. It is very hard. I'm just giving you all honest reviews. Don't think I'm hating the car. I'm just giving you all the proper reviews, so you won't go and buy and later come here complaining that I kind of lied to you. I don't want to give you all sweet lies just to get likes on the video or anything. I'll be honest to you. I don't want to trick people, so yeah, bare truth right to your face. And finally we have the Dinka Sugoi, which is the present generation Honda Civic Type R FK8, and boy does she look good. The resemblance is just outstanding, just like the classic one, and you can literally make it just like the real life one variant, guys. Like what I have done, blue with red accents, just like the real life one. I'm just loving this car for all of these customizations and how we can get it to the real life counterparts. And going to the interiors, well, this was the same one on the Argon as well as the previous DLC Ocelot R88. So kind of recycling going on right there. And this vehicle too is a front wheel drive car, as you saw all of the wheel spins, and here you can see me losing control. The problem with these front wheel drive cars are it's kind of hard to turn compared to these rear wheel drive cars. As you can see from the video, I kind of have a hard time turning these front wheel drive cars when at high speeds. When you're going slow, it ain't a problem, but when you're going at high speeds, the car kind of struggles to turn. As you can see now, I've got the button pinned, yet the car kind of struggles to turn. So that's the thing with these front wheel drive cars. They have all the power to the front wheels. And here you can see all these wheel spin. These are signs of that struggling for initial acceleration. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Those are all of the unreleased vehicles as well as the released ones. All of them are customized to their real life counterparts. And Rockstar did an amazing job with this DLC cars. They brought a lot of variety in this DLC, unlike the previous ones where they used to milk the supercars and those sports cars continuously as a drip feed thing. But it's kind of good they kind of brought many variety in this present DLC. For the pricing, Well, that was a huge disappointment. Many overpriced vehicles and pathetic heist payouts, and even worse, the arcade business payouts. Those were kind of disappointments in this DLC. But yeah, those are, different talks. And that's it for this video, guys. That is the overview of all of the unreleased vehicles that's coming in this DLC. We'll be having about 3 months of drip feed content. So I'm guessing March. Yeah, that's a long time, to wait for all of these cars to come out. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. Make sure to stay tuned as I'll be making more such awesome videos. Do drop the video a like and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you all and have a good day.